All right, Homesteading B here. Just do a little bit of cooking. Give you all a glimpse at how I eat, what I eat, things like that. That's some butternut squash. Look at that. Look how pretty that come out, man. Look at that. That's just, look at, watch this. Look how smooth that goes right through there. Now that one's a smaller one, so that cooks, I cooked it for about 75 minutes at 350. All you do is, first off, I clean the skins always, and then cut it in half. That's the hardest part of the whole job right there, is cutting that thing in half, because they're pretty solid. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for one that's heavy and firm when you get it for its size. No blemishes, things like that. You want it pretty clean. Make sure there's no soft spots, any rotting, anything like that going on. Anyhow, that'll keep in your kitchen for a good couple of months, just like that, whole, obviously not cooked. But you throw it in the oven at 350. Again, I cooked this one for about 75 minutes and maybe 80, and so upwards of 90 minutes. But as you can see, that turned out perfect at 75 minutes. And then I got me some chicken thighs there that I fry up in the pan. These were semi-frozen, so what I do there is I just simply put them in the pan with water and put that lid over there on top of it to create a steam that'll cook all the way around the chicken and not just what's on the burner itself. I got some garlic thrown in there and a bunch of about 3/4 of an onion. I used the other quarter yesterday for some eggs. So and then just some rice, and rice is easy. That's half cup of rice to 1 cup of water. That's it. Put it on the thing. Now what I do with rice also is bring the water to a boil, add the rice, stir it in really good. I let it re-boil, and I might even let it sit on there for 30 seconds to a minute, boiling with the rice in it. Then I put it on simmer, and then I put that top on that pan or that pot, so that again it'll steam it and get all of the grains cooked up the way they're supposed to be getting cooked up. And then I season it afterwards. I put a little salt in there, pepper though, and some butter, and that's it. That's all there is to it. The only thing I put on the chicken is Mrs. Dash, some chili powder, and black pepper. Other than that, there's nothing else on that, and so far haven't added anything on the butternut yet. I just took it out of the oven. I was giving it a second so I can roll it, and because that skin, you don't really want to eat the skin. Anyhow, we're going to take and flip these over to see. You can see it's already really. Whew, look at that! Look at that! That's pretty. I'm just going to throw some butter on there and some nutmeg and probably a little bit of cinnamon. I might do nutmeg on one, cinnamon on the other. I don't know yet. I ran out of raw honey, and what I got left is just scrapings in the jar, and so I got it right now over here in a pot of water, and that's hot. I just put that in there to try and, wow, that's hot. Woo-wee. Yeah. Try to make it come down off the edges. See? That's hot. A little bit of iced tea there. I keep jars. You never know when you're going to use jars. These are little plastic Mrs. Dashes. They got the little tops that are over there. Keep those because you might need them for nails. This is a Parmesan cheese shaker that you get in the store. Again, plastic. But those things, those two right there, you can use those for nails and screws and stuff like that in your workshop. These you can use for beans or whatever, the glass ones. And then I buy my pickles in big jars usually. number one, you get more of them for a lot less money, so why not? And they'll store, you know, they're in a solution, so they'll store for a very long time and stay very, very good. And I eat them quickly. I love pickles, so I eat that big jar of pickles right there myself in a month. I just love them. So, but I keep those jars. Those will come in handy. You can put your cereal inside of those things, dry beans inside of those things, rice. There's all kinds of reasons to save something like that. So, another talking about the homesteading and making sure for security purposes, you could take glass jars like this, not like your ball jars, you know, that you use for canning, and you could actually repurpose these for canning. Just put new lids on those. But what you could do is you could break that up and create shards out of it that you could put on your window sills and stuff like that. So, you know, if we get into, you know, one of those so-called what is it, SHTFs situations, right? Yeah, you're going to want to keep people crawling in your house, so you're going to want to secure your window sills, and that'd be a way to do it. Just throw some glue down on there with the shards, and there you go. You can always come back later and remove it off or remove the seal. But so yeah, I keep stuff like that. Anyhow, just real quick shout out on this. Man, I can't wait to eat that. That just looks so good. Wow. And so does that chicken. In fact, I'll have one piece of that tonight and one of these tonight. And so that piece and probably that piece there will go into the fridge, and I don't have to cook tomorrow. Okay, so you save on, I run on gas, as you can see, for cooking, and so I don't have to heat up this kitchen tomorrow. Now, if I were in a freezing climate, that might be a good thing, but I'm in Florida. It's 80 degrees out there, man. So, you know, it's warm. So that's 2 nights worth of dinner right there, and I can eat just, you know, a quarter cup of that rice. I don't need all that rice. So I got a whole nother dinner tomorrow, and I'm well, I'm gonna see me. My wife and daughter are in the Philippines, and so I'm here alone right now, and I hate it, especially coming up on Thanksgiving, but also our anniversary is the end of this month. But I use that bowl right there, that mixing bowl. I'm going to throw that butternut in there and that chicken and that rice inside that mixing bowl. And that's going to be my dinner. So, yeah, doggy style. All right. Anyhow, this is the Homesteading Bee. I'm going to sign off right there. Got some coffee too, as you can see. That's just my setup right there. I'm going to show y'all how to, using those oats right there and a couple bananas, and other different ingredients that you might want to use, but are optional. But you got to have the oats and the bananas, and make yourself some really, really good cookies out of that. And that's all you need: the oats, the bananas, and I had like little chocolate morsels, or you could use dry cranberries or raisins, things like that as well. Well, anyhow, that's that. This is the Homesteading Bee. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you.